Audio, video, test. All right. We have audio, we have video. Back to the defenders. All right. Guess I'm awake. My 45-minute break slipped up on me there. I was watching a replay of a stream yesterday from Paul's Hardware. They talk about stuff. Him and Bitwit Kyle talk about stuff. And they were talking about the FCC, who is supposed to make sure everybody gets bandwidth across the country, has all of a sudden decided that the bandwidth that the mobile providers is good enough. And that you can get about 10 gigabits down, and 1 gigabit up. And that's plenty. That's your FCC at work. Your tax dollars at work. So ISPs don't need to concern themselves anymore about getting good quality bandwidth to everybody out there in rural America, as long as the wireless providers are providing it. So you can get your 10 gigabits download and your 10 megabits download and your 1 megabit upload from your wireless provider. And that's good enough. I don't know about that. All they're going to do is force everybody to move to the cities. Everybody's going to leave rural America so they can get what the FCC initially promised them they'd do. Get them good quality bandwidth. And that sure isn't cellular network data. That's not quality bandwidth. It's acceptable when there's nothing else available, but not acceptable to a home. My opinion. My opinion. I'm just fortunate to be in Chattanooga, be part of Electric Power Board, EPB, and get my gigabit up and gigabit down. You can't go telling all those guys out there in rural America, move to Chattanooga if you want good internet. Because the FCC says, as long as you got a cell phone, you got good internet. Well, that's what I get trying to pick up stuff. Oh, where are you, Jessica? You must have gotten run over by a jughead. I don't consider cellular network as viable quality internet access. It works if you're at some place away from home and you need to look something up real quick. It works, but you're not going to be doing any gaming. You're not going to be gaming. Well, I guess you'll be doing mobile gaming. You're not going to do. Yeah, I guess you could. Guess you could stream movies over the cellular network. Basically, for that to work, even if it was acceptable, and I don't accept it, but even if it was acceptable, then they've got to go back to the unlimited data plans for people who can't get anything but cellular internet. What are you going to do? Especially if you can't afford huge data plans. Once a month, gather the whole family together and watch your one movie. Stream your one movie. Yeah, that's just not acceptable. My opinion. Did I lose Jessica again? Yeah, I'll get her back in 50 seconds. Cosmic wrist razor. Your tax dollars at work. Now, a lot of us, it's not going to affect because we live in areas where we can get good internet from a cable or AT&T, or we've got fiber, we've got cable. But life isn't always about thinking of only ourselves. You're supposed to think of others too. You got to put yourself in other people's shoes. That's the difference between a nice guy and a bad guy. A good guy and a bad guy. A good guy only thinks of himself. A bad guy thinks, hey, you know, what if that was me? What if that was me? Can you show off some Black Panther? Yes, I can. What if I lived? What if I ended up having to move out to my grandparents who live out in a rural area on a farm? Or perhaps I'm raised and was born out in a rural area. And they just haven't quite gotten cable and fiber out to me yet. All of a sudden, according to the FCC, hey, if there's a cell tower nearby, you're provided. You're covered. You are covered. And I say, baloney. Stick up for the little man. It's not acceptable.
I fight not for Wakanda, nor for Africa, but for the entire world.
FCC's just found a loophole around their promise. We got fighting and intelligence. They found a loophole. He said, yeah, we promised everybody we'd get broadband to them. We're just changing our definition of broadband. Now it's 10 gigabits down, 1 gigabit up over your cellular network. And that's broadband. That's good enough. I like how we're all over here chasing Bullseye down. And then we'll go back and deal with the rest of them. I like that. Rogue's the only one over here dealing with Rhino. Gobos is just over against the wall. Totally oblivious. Not sure what's up with that. Why Gobbles is so oblivious. Of course, I'm in melee, so you can't see a thing of what I'm doing. Sorry. But I can talk about him here in a minute. Between fights. I'll take those. Hey, I'm invisible. Supposed to be invisible. You at least can see my jungle snare trap. That's about all you can see, though. My occasional leap over the top. And then, of course, my big panther when he comes in.
You are no monster, only a man, and a foolish one at that.
I guess I forgot to bring out Firestar. We'll do that in a minute. All right. Pick up my world stones. Torch. Mistwine. Destroy. Throw that out. Throw that out. Dropped it too quickly. Throw that out. Throw that out. Okay. Let's see if this is a... Nope. Alright. I use Predator's Frenzy. Does more damage against bleeding. And then once they're bleeding, it does more attack speed. My vulnerability applicator, Jungle Snare, Savage Strike, that applies the bleed. My area clear is Knockdown Sweep. It does more damage if you've been stealthed or invisible within the last 2 seconds. Panther Leap is my execute. That's the one where you see me jumping over the top and pouncing. It does a stun also. My steroid increases my crit for 8 seconds. And it makes me invisible. And the Wrath of Bast, the signature. Predator's Frenzy. This is where I got the extra 20% attack speed against bleeding enemies. Panther Leap. This gives me double the damage and an execute. Wakandan Wheel makes my Unseen Predator automatically activate when I fall below 30% health. And it increases my Brutal Strike and Spirit cost and health on hit when I do Unseen Predator, which is this guy. Nothing here. Yeah, I didn't want Jungle Stare to be ranged. I didn't want a cooldown on Knockdown Sweep. And I don't use Cryo Dagger or Mobile Minefield. So Wrath of Bast summons a pair of Dora Milaje. Doom. Let's bring out Firestar. The only thing good about this is I'm stealthed. This is not going to be easy. Here's the biggest grouping of them. Uh-oh. Somebody didn't dodge the green orbs. Over here, guy. You need to come over here. Oh, somebody's got a summons on him. Oh, that's why I hate melee. Oh well, who cares? I don't care if I lose loot.
What could be inside, I wonder?
Now there's nothing wrong with Black Panther. That would have happened to any meleeer that I was using. It would not happen to any ranged I was using because my range wouldn't be stupid enough to be in there. Just my melee. My melee is stupid enough because that's the only way they can hit. Angela had a much easier time, not because she's better than Black Panther, but because she has an occasional invulnerability in her rotation. When you're invulnerable X seconds out of every X second, Y seconds, you have an advantage over somebody who doesn't have an invulnerability. Black Panther has invisibility, but invisibility doesn't prevent damage. It prevents aggro, but that doesn't help AoE damage. The only way to avoid AoE damage is to stay out of it. And the only way to do that on a Doom Wave is to stay out of melee. And my signature is the only thing I could use to be safe on a Doom Wave. Nothing you can do about it. That extra 8% damage reduction is baloney. Baloney. So like I said, that defeat had nothing to do with being Black Panther and everything to do with being in melee.
Okay, I can do this.
What are you doing trapped in an alley? This isn't good. There's nowhere to go. Who trapped you in here?
I will not hold back while my people suffer.
What we got? Midgard.
Sometimes blowing things up can serve a purpose. Time to play with the big cats.
Taking advantage of somebody else's health orbs. $1.3 million brute.
Why, yes, I do hit like a girl.
Captain Marvel, proud of hitting like a girl.
If you would like it, Carol.
If you want your skull caved in. I got friends. This is the Shuri costume. Black Panther's sister. She has to take on the mantle of the Black Panther whenever he's being king, I guess, or incapacitated or indisposed or whatever. They were both trained together to be the Black Panther. I suppose it's hard to be both king and Black Panther. So the sister Shuri takes over when needed. You'll get to meet Shuri in the next Black Panther movie. Coming next year. Was it February of next year? Is that the next Black Panther movie? February 2018. Who we got? Sinister Collection.
Memory transferring to new host.
I think I ran myself out of dashes. Running around all over the place. Because I couldn't move. I couldn't move. I saw that one coming. And I was hitting my dash key. But I think I ran myself out of charges. Oh, it's these stupid bots. The sentries, the Ultron sentries. They block your path. You can't move. They're annoying. Where'd everybody go? Am I in here by myself again? Oh, there's an Iron Man. Hulkbuster Iron Man. What are you running away for? Because I'm invisible? Because I stealth and you got confused. I'll at least leave a dot on you.
Are you impressed, Jumba? Unfortunately, our vibranium is not the same.
Don't make me hurt you, man.
On-demand stealth, which is really nice.
Weapon system online.
So what else do we get? 3 second stealth every 4 seconds. Monkey boy.
Time to light it up.
Just hard to see what's going on in there. Somebody brought a Deadpool. Only Deadpool can make non-boss mobs dance like that. I rarely use Deadpool as a team up. He sometimes makes things too easy. There's a lot of people who only use Deadpool because he makes things too easy. I like a little bit of difficulty. I don't want everything to always be too easy. Then some people, that's all they have because he was free. From achievements. You get your free Deadpool team up from achievements. Y'all like that? I got friends. Think you're sneaky, eh? Let my Dora Mirage just take care of you. My Dora Mirage. Milage. Sentinels, yuck.
Adapting to neutralize target.
Dora Mirage.
Really? That's all you got?
I've never seen boats so pure. Your days in church are over.
There's two World Breaker Hulks. I should get my Hulk. And would have Horseman of Apocalypse Hulk. Oh. So, my analysis of Black Panther. If you like Melee, Black Panther works. But, you know, I can't say anything bad about any of the 63 characters in the game. They're all playable. They all can do all content in the game. Most of them I wouldn't do Cosmic Danger Room, high scenario, high difficulty. What is it called? What's that Danger Room thing called? Scenario level? Level of difficulty? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? I can't think of it since I haven't been in there in so long. Where's my Danger Room stash? Right there. Challenge rating. 59 out of 60. That one's not bad. Med kits can't be activated. Oh, ouch. Look at that. 88 challenge rating. Defeat limit is reduced to 1. So you cannot be defeated or you lose. Test of fortitude. Med kits can't be activated. So you have no health kits. You can't use your med kits. You can't allow yourself to get defeated at all. There's random bosses appearing everywhere, and you'll have duplicate bosses on every boss. There you go. Challenge rating. I only have one character that I'd even attempt that on. And that's my Spider Girl, but I'd have to change up. Right now, she's just equipped to run around in Cosmic Patrol zones. Come back inside, Gorgon. Come back inside. Come this way. You too, Electra. Come inside. You guys come inside. Can't you guys come inside? Come inside. Challenge rating 88. Yeah. Danger Room's not something I've really showed you guys. I did it a lot when it first came out. You guys still out there? You guys gonna come in over here? Come in over here. There you go. I got Gorgon to come in. Come on, Electra. You too. Come in. Come in. There you go. Good girl. Just got to lead them by the nose sometimes. Uh-oh. Hey. I'm surprised stealth worked. Sometimes stealth won't break. Bullseye's target lock. Sometimes he sees right through that. He's not fooled. That was a good execute. That was an appropriate timed execute. I went over the top. Bam! So there you go. Black Panther is a very good character in this game. All of the characters are very good. I've got a few I don't like. Just because of personality clashes. Don't like Tony Stank. Or Logan. Some of people's favorite characters, Iron Man and Wolverine. I don't particularly like their personalities. I am in conflict with their personality types. It's funny how you can not hate, but dislike certain characteristics of an individual. In my case, of these male individuals, that if that same characteristic was on a female, you'd kind of find cute. And I think that's the whole deal there. That's a characteristic you just dislike on a guy, but on a woman, it's kind of endearing. What do I want put these things away. Energy. Okay, it's not needed. I'm glad it wasn't needed. I don't like that +1 to... Oh, can't sell anything. Can't sell anything. I'm at the max. I think that's my second cosmic artifact today. That's good. Anybody else you'd like me to show off, Mac? Oh, 860k assassinate, which I can do every 8 seconds. Frightful 4. You sneak up behind them. You lay into them and then smash. Wait for client and server to settle down. Mr. Alex Williams. Alright, we got laser, electro. Electro, he's a pain with all of his dots. Just gotta avoid Wizard's one shot. As long as I stay to his back, not to his front. Oh, then ignore all the blue stuff. Avoid all the blue stuff, not ignore it. Avoid it. Where'd you go, Electro? Now, when they get all teamed up in the middle like that, that's where I want to just stand over here and shoot at them. Which I can't do on this character. So that's my only complaint about Black Panther. Melee. Some people prefer melee to range. I have great respect for those people, because it ain't me. I do not prefer melee over range. I can't see what's going on. I can't see what to avoid. I can't even see my own character. Might as well be playing a blob. Come on. Gotta get the blue things to go away. If the blue things are on laser, I go attack Juggy. If the blue things are on Juggy, I go attack laser. If you're ranged, you don't care. You just shoot at them from afar. I guess I've talked enough about how much I prefer ranged. So many things you don't care about when you're at range. Quit moving around. Stand there. Take it like a man. I guess I just stood there in his laser, didn't I? Somebody else just stood there in his laser and they went down. You can't do that, buddy.
This is the true force of the Panther's chosen hero.
You can't stand there and let him laser you down to 0. You gotta move. I guess Firestar got jug-headed. The yellow ones are the only ones that haven't hit max. Not surprising. I pretty much use the yellow ones almost all the time in the crafting. Oh. Nope. And nope. %3 less damage from enemy area. Nope. Hey, I can't run through a car and make it explode. That's unrealistic.
I do enjoy a nice, quiet lab.
But I just did, so I guess that's realistic. In this game.
The Black Panther is ready for battle.
I've got movement speed. You can always tell the characters that I don't play often. They'll have movement speed or tenacity or mental damage when they get hit. All that stuff that you don't really care about, that most people just throw away. I don't throw any of that stuff away. I'll throw it on characters I don't play much. What do I get for movie? Obviously, I'm getting something from movie. What's that green glow? I don't know what that is. That's not that great. Could use a better ring.
Invite you to a little secret Illuminati club.
Should give her a sling ring. Should give her a sling ring. I have so many sling rings. Alright. I came into this fight all wrong, didn't I? You know the mistake I made. I make it a lot. The old client server mistake. It didn't cost me a defeat this time, but the potential's always there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the client server effect. If you run up to a group of bosses, what you see on the screen isn't necessarily what's really going on. The client and server are almost always out of sync when you first run up on a boss fight. You might see Rhino standing to your left, facing away from you, and you stop to pounce on Bullseye and get run over by Rhino. And your first thought is, how do you do that? Because what you saw wasn't exactly what was there. So when you come to a boss fight, you should stop on the outskirts, count to 2 or 3, to let the client and the server sync, and then engage. I have been defeated so many times not following that rule. So many times by not following that rule. By not remembering to do that. I just run right into the middle of a bunch of bosses and then wonder why I'm laying there defeated. Because I didn't see it coming. Because my client and the server were out of sync. Because I came into the fight too quickly. Quicker than they could sync. Execute. And I do it every day. You'd think you'd learn by your mistakes. I always hate making the same mistake twice. Don't you like the phrase, you learn by your mistakes, so you should only make it once? Execute. We got 40 seconds to take this guy out. Execute. That was a 1.4 million. No, it couldn't have been. Couldn't have been in 1.4 million execute. I must have read that wrong. My execute doesn't hit that hard. It'll hit for 800K. Now this guy could hit that hard, but it didn't. Phew, we just barely got it. Barely got him in time. Firestar must have gotten jug-headed. Sorry for all the banging. I don't know if you guys can hear that on camera. Hear that over my microphone, but there's a lot of banging going on somewhere in the building. Of course, I know there's some banging going on the top floor because that's what it is we're hearing. Even though it's 7 floors above me, but it's the next one down. It's 7 floors up and the next unit over. This sounds much closer. All this banging I'm hearing sounds much closer than that. Now, if you think about it, 7 floors up is 70 feet. And then 1 unit over would be another 70 feet, I guess.
The Hulk isn't a man. You're a force of nature.
But it would be further than that because the units to that side of me are exactly reversed. My door's here, my wall, and they go all the way through 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. And then there's a wall, and then their unit goes 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, kitchen. I forgot about kitchen. And then the unit is across from the kitchen, the unit that they're working on. And this sounds like they're right above me or something. Just a lot of banging. Bang, bang, bang. Somewhere in the building. Hello, Magician Dog. I see your video on YT. YouTube. Play as Kate. How you make electric arrow without cooldown. Because in the video, spam a lot that skill. But this skill has an internal cooldown. So what's the catch? Good question. Let's see. I use it as my area clear power. I think there's a talent that let's see.
Don't you dare call me Hawkhead.
No cooldown. There may be a talent that gives it a cooldown. You may have actually geared your Kate. You may have added the cooldown. I'm not going to be able to look at anything if I don't get out of here. You may have talented your electric arrow to have a cooldown. Trick, quiver, arrow powers gain the following effects: double damage, 2 things, and a cooldown. I may have just given it a cooldown. Yep. It's that talent right there. You gave yourself a cooldown, Shadow Ripper. That right there adds a 8-second cooldown. Don't use that talent. Starting to heat up in here. I had to turn my air conditioning off because the chillers are disconnected. So yeah, if you remove Make 'em Count, you won't have that cooldown. I guess I better go help these guys.
This is crazy.
They'll never get it done in time.
There's something
2 minutes left. Ah! Wrong turn. Crossbones joined this fight. Made it worse. You're welcome. The simplest explanation is usually the correct explanation. You just gave yourself an 8-second cooldown and didn't realize it. I've done that before. I've set up a power to be my area clear power before. And then all of a sudden realize, hey, it's got a cooldown. That doesn't work. And then realize it was because of a talent that I picked. So I had to go unpick that talent. Yeah, we ran out of time. I should have gotten over here a little earlier. That's okay.
I don't care if I'm young. I'm still an adventurer.
If it starts getting too warm in here, guys, I'm going to have to shut down all my hardware. I generate a lot of heat. My 2 computers. I got a fan blowing on me, but
You should start praying now.
ooh, a dupe rune. Do like my dupe runes. Even though I can buy dozens of them with cosmic world stones, still like picking them up for free. I think some people don't care about area clear because really it's the bosses that count in this game. But I always like to have an area clear power. I don't like to depend on other people to do all the clearing while I sit there and twiddle my thumbs and take out one at a time. That's just me. She doesn't seem to have a wave of arrows. Everything has cooldowns. If she had some kind of a wave of arrows, a cone with no cooldown, then that would be pretty cool. But doesn't seem that way. Oh, here we go. There was a wave of arrows. With no cooldown. So you could use this guy as your area clear power if you don't want to use electricity arrow. But does this guy add a cooldown to it? Nope. So if you want to keep that talent, you could use this as your wave of arrows. I mean, as your area clear power. If you care about such things. I care about such things. Uh-oh, it's a Brotherhood wave. I gotta quit. I gotta pay more attention to what's going on. Don't want to miss these guys. Good. I didn't miss these guys. I'm not gonna run right in. I'm not gonna run right in. I got pulled right in. Alright. Here comes my ultimate power. Ultimate power. Avoid the blue circles. Avoid the blue circles. Avoid everything. That worked out all right. Magneto's still up. All right, now I don't need electric arrow anymore. There's only one guy left.
Villain met, Iron Man applied, problem solved.
My first thought was, it is pretty warm. I should take my shirt off. They frown upon that on Twitch. Can't take my shirt off. I'll tell you what I can do. Let me grab my... This is pretty cool. It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Barometer is just above 29. Humidity is at 61%. Yep. Temperature's gone up to, no, 72, 4, 6, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. 78 Fahrenheit, 61% humidity. This is pretty cool. This was in my grandparents' house. They're long since passed. I'll keep an eye on that. It's only 78 degrees. Tough it out. Tough it out. What's the matter? If you wonder why it's warm in here, I live in a high-rise condominium. I'm leasing it. I don't own it. I'm waiting for one higher up to come available before I buy one. But there is somebody on the top floor who's replacing their HVAC. If you don't know what HVAC is, that's heating and air conditioning. He's going from a 2-ton unit that's probably as old as the building, which is what this unit that I live in has. He's going to a 3-ton unit. And the building that we live in was built in the mid-1970s. It was originally built as low-income apartments. And so there are 4 chillers, refrigeration units on the roof. Cold water is pumped to the chillers. The chillers send the cold water throughout the building. The HVAC units attach. They don't use Freon for cooling. They use that cool, cold water. That cold water coming from those chillers. And there's a guy on the top floor that's replacing his HVAC unit. And they had to cut the water off. Well, they don't cut the water off. I still have water in my kitchen. But they had to cut the water off to the chillers. The cold water. It's a completely different water system. We've got 3 different water systems up here. We've got regular water that you pay your water bill. Of course, we don't. It's supplied by the building. But we've got your regular water that people have. We got water to the chillers for our HVAC. Am I here by myself? Because this is bad. This is real bad. Because I'm out. If I'm here all by myself, I'm out. Oh, there's an Iron Man with the same problem. All right. Enough of this mess. Let's bring out the big gun. Well, it's not a big gun, but let's bring out some crowd control. I need some crowd control.
Hear my thunder and tremble. I have your backstory.
And then the third water supply we have up here, because we're up on a hill, is to a dedicated water tank for the fire department. Because we're up on a hill, the city has no way of guaranteeing us water pressure if we had a fire up here on this hill. in this high-rise building. So we've got regular water for bathing and drinking and everything that you're familiar with. We've got second water to the chillers that circulates cold water through the building for the HVAC units. And then we got a third that keeps the big, huge water reservoir that we have up here in case of fire. You know, you've seen towns and cities that have their water tanks up on the hill, or their big water tank up on the up high in case of emergencies. You got to be able to put the fires out. Well, they've cut off the water to the chillers because that guy's replacing his unit, going from a 45-year-old 2-ton unit to a brand new 3-ton unit. So they had to stop the chiller water. So I turned off my unit so it wouldn't be blowing warm water, air manipulated by warm water because the cold water's been turned off. And that's why I'm watching my temperatures. I got 2 6-core 12-thread processors running, little heaters in this room. I guess that's not a good representation of the temperature, laying down on the floor like that. It's going to be cooler on the floor than it is up here where I am.
You stood against a goddess. Believe me, Aurora. I've been telling you my house every damn day.
See, Storm here doesn't do more damage than Kate Bishop. I imagine Kate Bishop does considerable more single target damage than Storm here. Storm's the queen of AoE. And crowd control. That Doom fight required some crowd control. So I brought in the queen of crowd control. I didn't see you coming, Jughead. How'd you get over here in my face? I guess I shouldn't be over there against that wall. I can't see a thing. Electro knows where I am. Hulk survived that. Hulk got bumped into by Juggy and survived. That's pretty impressive. It wasn't run over. It was at the end of his. Oh, who just took me out? I have no clue who took me out. I thought I got taken out. Wizard's trying to take me out. Yep. Yep, somebody did take me out. My lizard's formula kicked in. But it wasn't Jughead. I didn't see. Wizard's capable of one-shotting. But you usually have to be close to him. I'm not sure what hit me. Maybe I was closer to Wizard than I thought. All right. Somebody want to see somebody in particular? I have everybody. Taskmaster, Thor, Carnage, Rogue. Jean, Human Torch, maybe some Human Torch, speed and energy. He's definitely not intelligent. Sinister Six.
Hey there, hot stuff. You can stare all you want, but I don't touch fire.
You can stare all you want, but I don't touch fire. That's what she said. She called me hot stuff. What am I looking for? Pet. This is an intelligence pet. I need a energy or speed pet. There's a speed pet. She called me hot stuff. And Marie called me hot stuff. I can't see a thing but fire. Can't stand the fire. Get out of the kitchen. Ah. Burn this place down. Going down. I'm yelling timber. Where's Venom? I need to target Venom. There's Venom. He's usually the last survivor. He just got burned.
Next time, stick to fighting heroes in your own league.
What's that car doing parked? Parked on the sidewalk. The Human Torch. I like this costume. This is the way he comes when you first get him. Just a hot mess. Now he's just a man on fire. Which cosmic... Oh, Kismet, I'm sorry. Which cosmic artifacts am I looking for? Just any of them. I've got 63 characters, and very few of them have I put any cosmic artifacts on. So, if I wanted to put cosmic artifacts on all of them, which I don't, there's a few I don't care. There's several that if I can't ever play them in Omega difficulty, no big deal to me, because I don't particularly like playing them. But everybody else, if I and the whole premise is that Omega level difficulty is going to be difficult enough that I actually need the cosmic artifacts. And I don't know at this point. If Omega level difficulty shows up and it's easy, then I don't need any cosmic artifact. I'm just trying to think ahead. Am I the only one here? Because that's no good. I have no chance. Well, I do. It just take forever. And I'll probably eventually run myself out of dashes. and probably mess myself all up. See? Oh, I've lost my tank. That's what the problem is. I've lost my tank. Come on, Bullseye. Give me a break. Gotta quit running myself out of dashes. That's ridiculous. Because then when I need them, I don't have them. I need to just click and move. Alright, that's the end of Bullseye. Let's work on Rhino for a while. Alright. That could have been disaster. Rhino lined up to go forward. And then at the last second, he did a cosmic vortex. Almost pulled me right into his own path. I didn't realize they could do that. I suppose boss A fixes work independently of the boss, I suppose. Just a passive ability that goes off every cooldown. So even though he had already lined up to charge, the cooldown came up on the cosmic vortex, and it almost yanked me in his path. We had the DPS to handle these guys, just no crowd control. No crowd control. I'm going to hope that Omega level is pretty difficult. That's my hope. So I'm preparing for it to be very difficult. And I'm hoping for it to be very difficult. But I could be disappointed. It may show up and just be blah. Just be blah. Not much more difficult than what we have currently. I would be super disappointed. So I keep prepping for what I hope for. And if I don't get it, yeah. I'll probably still play until something comes out that tickles my fancy. What I like to play, though, just doesn't seem to be in right now. People seem to like to play shoot 'em up, first person shoot 'em games. Or I can't even say it. Post-apocalyptic. Apocalyptic. That's what I'm trying to say. I want a 21st century World of Warcraft or EverQuest. About the only people doing stuff like that, Southeast Asia. And I don't know Korean, and I don't know Japanese. I can't play those games. I have to hope those games are super successful over there so that they'll make enough money to make an English version and set up some servers over here. Because it doesn't seem like anybody over here wants to do that. I think everybody got tired of trying to beat out World of Warcraft. I hope they're working on World of Warcraft 2. I could go for a modern DX12. Version of World of Warcraft. Couldn't you? Whole new story. Some new classes. I'd love to play a bard. Some type of bard or some kind of a magic wielding class. I can always play wizards, mages, sorcerers. Where is Sinister? There we go. I need to target Sinister, not his creations. There's a 2 million hit on my signature. I'm ready to play a big, huge MMO again with magic. I don't play those shield wielding, axe slinging. I don't do axes and maces and.
What can I say? I'm really that good.
What else is there? Axes, maces, swords. I'm not into that stuff. I could go to the Renaissance Fair for that stuff.
Trust me, you won't like
Could do cosplay for that stuff. I'd like to see somebody cosplay picking up a car or forming a fireball out of nowhere. Kind of stuff I want to play. You can't cosplay. Doesn't exist that I'm aware of in real life. Yeah, you could cosplay Harry Potter or Merlin the Magician or somebody, but not do it accurately. You could just look like them, pretend to be like them. But unless you video record and do a lot of CGI, You're not going to be like them. It's a long time coming. Oh, and one other thing. It's got to be some PvE servers. You know, I don't mind PvP. If it's a real big, huge PvP, server versus server, '40 against 40. But it has to be at a place that you decide to participate. When I'm doing story and crafting and farming and all that kind of stuff, I don't want to be backstabbed by somebody whose personality I can't fathom, because I can't play those type of characters. My personality won't allow it for me to be a backstabber. My real life personality won't let me play that type of character. I just don't find that very friendly. But when you got 40 against 40 or 100 against 100, that's kind of fun. Even if you keep getting smacked down over and over and over again, it's still kind of fun. Somebody pull these guys together. Because I want to use my ultimate power. But not if they're all going to be so far apart. There we go. Alright, don't stand in one place too long. These guys will clean your clocks. What World of Warcraft's doing. Yeah, they probably make way more money on Diablo than they do subscription-based World of Warcraft. What's the future? There's some stuff that's just come out recently that looks interesting, except you're on your own. And unless you're already in a big group, a big guild, and you all start playing together, you're just going to get run over. That kind of thing's big in some parts of the world, but it's not my thing. I tried a PvP server once in World of Warcraft. I thought, this should be interesting. And I did get that adrenaline rush. You know that adrenaline rush? Where you're out there by yourself. You're accomplishing your goal, but you can't help but think there's one of those sneaky, invisible rogues about to stab you in the back at any second. It's kind of an adrenaline rush. But then after it happens to you a few times, then it gets old. And then you think, you know, I can't do anything unless I team up with a bunch of people. Yeah, I'm going back to PvE server. It was okay for about a minute. That adrenaline rush was okay for about a minute. And then you had enough. At least I did. Some people love that. And some people like to be the sneaky invisible guy that goes around backstabbing people. I can't do that. My personality doesn't just it's in conflict. I don't have fun knowing that my fun takes fun away from another person trying to play a game. I get no satisfaction in taking somebody else's fun away from them. It's not my thing. Not my thing. Okay, what happened here? Defense, no. Credits, no. Mental energy damage, pretty much no. Purples, blues, and greens.
My genius goes way beyond just shrinking things. Finally! What you been waiting for?
All right.
It's in your business, pal.
Says I'm offline. Sorry. You never know with Twitch. I have an iPad. I have an iPad open with the stream on it. Not to increase my viewer count, but because the Twitch dashboard often tells me I'm offline when I'm really not. So I monitor my stream by watching my stream because I don't trust Twitch to tell me accurate information. My Twitch dashboard is often incorrect. Alright, this is hard when I'm all by myself. We're going to run out of time. Magic's doing a good job tanking. At least she's surviving. I've run myself out of dashes. That's not good. Got to quit using dashes. I need to just click and move. I need to get used to doing that anyway. Dashes are supposed to be for crowd control removal, clearing crowd control conditions. I need to play more click and move instead of dash. Especially if Omega level difficulty is what I hope it is. There's not going to be much dashing to move. Maybe they'll finally introduce some appropriate crowd control. That's asking too much. That's asking too much.
What'd you expect? I am the Human Torch, after all.
That's asking too much, I think. For them to introduce a completely new, not new, it's always been in the game, but completely redo the crowd control in this game. That's just asking too much. Maybe someday in the future. Alright. What's the temperature in here now? 79 degrees Fahrenheit. 61% humidity. Oh. Okay, everything looks okay. I just set this thing down on my keyboard to my stream machine. At least I didn't hit stop streaming button or something. Which I might do in about the next 20 minutes. I might end my stream early today due to lack of air conditioning. What time did she say? What time did she say air conditioning might be back on? 2 or 3 this afternoon. Well, it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes before 2 o'clock.
Big sword.
At some point, I can turn my air conditioning back on. Because they'll have the chilled water going again. I wonder how long well, how hot is it outside? Wonder how warm that water is going to get before they start chilling it again. Outdoor temperature is 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too bad. It's 89 Fahrenheit outside, 79 Fahrenheit inside. And I'm all by myself in Midtown. Let's go check out Hightown. Hey, how you doing, Valbert? Anybody have any requests
Oh, great. Here comes the nut.
of who I play? I can keep playing the torch unless you want to see somebody else. I think I'm
Someone as gentle as storm holds such power.
going to adjust my fan a little bit. I won't turn it up because then you guys will start hearing it. No. Got a nice breeze blowing, coming from this direction. Little fan blowing on me. See what's going on in Hightown. Play who you want. I like to play everybody. Let's go to Hightown. I could play some hey, Rogue. Can't play Rogue. There's already a Rogue here. Just kidding. I can play whoever I want. Let's put the speed pad away. Let's put this away. Put these away. How about I play Play some Rocket.
Want to make up to the bait?
Was Rocket ever a defender? Nope. Rocket was never a defender. Intelligence and energy. Intelligence and energy. Here we go. Some intelligence. Let's close this. Close this. 3 bosses.
I know plenty of folks.
Right on time.
Something like this up for anyone to find.
It's me and Groot. Me and Groot. Me and baby Groot with his little gun. Oh, he's got the same gun I do.
Freaking space police.
All right. Ooh. He's wearing high commander's armor. Hey, you're getting out of range of my turrets. What's the matter with you? You know better than that? Hope my turrets aren't in anybody's way. Sorry, guys. I'm usually more mindful of that. I'm usually more mindful.
Do I have your attention now?
Crossbones.
Hey, I gave you the chance to run.
All right. Don't be moving me around when I'm trying to pick my position. It's not very friendly. Not very nice. You're just so chill. Hey. You put me with a ranged character. I am right where I want to be. There's 3 things I like about gaming. First and foremost, fun. If I'm not having fun, why play the game?
Queen of Limbo, ready for
Second, simple. If it's complex, if I got to figure stuff out to progress, I get annoyed. It's not fun. If I have to solve a puzzle, I don't want to think. I want to play. And then third, comfortable. I've got my 4K HDR 65-inch TV. I've got my surround sound home theater system. Got my computers, my stream. Got my trackball and my Razer Tartarus. Got my water to keep hydrated. It's the epitome of fun, simple, and comfortable. Everything else I call real life. If it's not fun, simple, or comfortable, you must be talking about real life.
Just when you thought I couldn't get any worse.
All right, let's go help with the serpent. Somebody's trying. Might as well help them out. Let's set up ship right here.
Who the hell are you calling short?
Who you calling short? I'm not short. Not for my species. Not short at all. I'm probably tall for my species.
I had so many bullets with your name on it.
Saw that last year, and that's what you got, sugar?
I am Groot. He says, I am Groot. He took care of that ninja. Little baby Groot. Invite you. I can do that. Wrong keyboard. This keyboard. Three bosses. Just in time for 3 boss wave. If I can find them. They're up here. All right. All right, where's Thor? Let's focus Thor down. All right, then Cap. All right. Let's keep Miss Marvel busy. I'll take the splinter. She keeps getting out of range of my turrets. It's annoying. Let's hit her with the big stuff then. Now that I readjusted that fan,
Make us proud.
feels better. Got a nice breeze blowing on me. Hey, what happened to the treasure chest down here? Wonder if treasure chests despawn. Thanks, Skillet. Wrong button. I don't know that I'm awesome. I'm just a guy who knows what I like and goes for it. There's a lot of awesome people out there, and I don't put myself in their shadows.
You are so doomed.
You are. You are definitely, most definitely a group. There's awesome people out there that work as firefighters and policemen and servicemen and doctors and lawyers and nurses. Well, I don't know about lawyers. Nah, even lawyers have to have their place. Athletes, musicians. I'm just a retired senior citizen who enjoys playing video games. But I've played some really old video games. First console I played, a game called Pong. Back in the 1970s? I'd like to say it was the 70s. First arcade game I played, video arcade game, was I think Space Invaders at Disney World, Orlando. First 2D dungeon crawler I ever played was on a VAX 11750 in graduate school. Game called Rogue. You've probably heard of roguelike games. I actually played Rogue. All the games that have been created that are called roguelike all got their name from a game I played in the 1980s. Called Rogue. I made it all the way to, I think it was level 26 or 7. Found the amulet of Yendor. Yendor is Rodney spelled backwards because the guy that created the game was named Rodney. And decided to snoop around that level instead of head back out. And I got killed. You got to remember, games are different now than they were back then. Did you ever play hardcore Diablo? That's the way all the games were in the beginning.
I do a victory when I
We had to walk uphill to school in the snow both ways. Now, you basically had to traverse the dungeons, the levels, until you found the Amulet of Yendor and then bring it back out again. And I ended up getting killed with the Amulet of Yendor, but I had the only distinction at the University of Cincinnati in Ohio of the only person that found the Amulet of Yendor. I just didn't make it out alive with it. I never played Diablo 2. I played Diablo 3. But I played it before it went to all this season stuff or whatever it is they do now. There was only 5 classes, and I played them all the way up to the most difficult level. All 5 of them. And then I was tired of it. I didn't play Inferno mode, I think it was called. The final level of difficulty. I don't think any of that exists anymore. I think they do things differently now. I played Guild Wars 2 for a while. That was fun. I played the original Guild Wars. That was very interesting. I never got into the PvP aspect. Guild Wars 2, I enjoyed the open world PvP. It was fun. It was fun escorting caravans and seizing, using seized weapons and throwing fireballs and raining fire from the sky. I had a lot of fun playing Guild Wars 2. Yeah, this game was created by the creator of Diablo 1 and 2, David Brevik. He's over at Path of Exile now. Guess I could put my turrets out. Let them be doing something. Going after my turrets. He took out 2 of them. It's because he's a wide body. See what my ultimate power is. Oh yeah. I know what this ultimate power is. That's so cool. I wish you could zoom in on his face. He's got to be smiling. But you can't zoom in on his face. Oh, there it goes. It's got to be smiling.
I'm part of an interstellar space police force. I assure you, we don't need an ankle-biting fuzzball like you and our.
You don't know what this fuzzball is capable of, buddy. Mr. Nova Smart Aleck. Armin Zola. Not cosmic, though. I don't mind big skill trees. There was something that turned me off about PoE. I looked into it. Everybody was going to play PoE. Everybody loved PoE. I checked it out. I didn't play it. But there was something Ooh. Wow, I think this is better. Well, except for the stop moving thing. Yeah, the yellow one needs to go away. Where does that take me? Avengers Tower? No. I don't mind. I don't mind something that takes forever to learn if it's fun. Is it open PvP? There's something that turned me off about PoE. I like PvP on my terms. In other words, if I feel like PvP, I PvP. So I have to go somewhere and specifically choose to PvP. I don't want to just be out there playing a game, going through the story, and then get stabbed by some little kid who doesn't do anything but like to ruin people's days. I just don't like those people in real life. I don't like them in games. It's not open PvP. There was something in my research about PoE. Alright, I'm doing something wrong here. I'm forgetting to restore my resources or something. Alright, he's done. Alright. There's something in my research that I thought, nope. That's not fun. I don't remember what it is now. That's very nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Is it another point to move, click to move, fixed camera angle? That's two things I don't like about this game. Click to move, and I can't rotate my camera. Is it another one of those? Maybe I just didn't want to start another one of those. I'm still looking for a 21st century game. To me, that's 20th century. So one of these guys got... What does Cosmic Time Warp do? I keep thinking my battery's going dead on my trackball. But it seems to always point to Cosmic Time Warp. I keep thinking I'm losing focus for some reason. Oh, what am I trying to say? I point to click to do damage. Every now and then my character moves forward. And either my battery is going low and I need to replace my battery, or something these guys are doing. It's not Cosmic Vortex. I know what Cosmic Vortex is. This guy's got Mortality Field. This guy's got... No. It's not happening now. And the one guy that's gone was the one that had the Time Warp. So it's something about Time Warp. Nope. I lost. I'm going to change my battery. I'm going to change my battery in my trackball. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've changed that battery. I can't remember the last time I changed it. All right.
What's wrong? Need a little backup?
Give me a second, guys. Let me go get a AA battery. Don't want to drop that. Duracell, the copper top battery. Drop the trackball. Oh, it's time to take my break anyway. My 2 o'clock break. How's the water temperature doing? It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit now. Still 61 degrees humidity. 61% humidity. All right. Okay, guys. Give me a couple minutes. Stretch my legs. I'll put on some music. Library. C.C. Mason. You know, I do that one every time. Let me put this one on. C.C. Mason. California Girl. Look her up. C.C. Mason. I'll be right back.
I saw your world collapsing. I saw you on the edge. You took a leap of faith. Eyes open all the way down.
She wrote that herself. Singer, songwriter, actress, fashion model, California girl. All right. Some more rocket fun. Oh. Gotta go through some stuff first. Oh. I should have looked at this first. The yellow one. Yeah, I should have looked at that before I ever opened all those boxes.
A raccoon in space. Now I've seen everything.
A raccoon in space. I like it when he says, "What's a raccoon?" You know what a raccoon is? He's just himself.
You wanted the handsomest guardian of the galaxy. You got him.
All right. Where are we? Electra. I can make it to Electra, I think.
You are so good.
There she is. Did she just jump on my turrets? That's pretty funny. Ha ha ha. Trying to run over the little raccoon, eh? What she got? Starfall and Thunderstorm. Serpent Rune. Okay. What's all this purple stuff? Don't need this purple stuff.
Why do they call you Iron Man? You're clearly made out of nanoparticles.
I'm Iron Man, but you already knew that.
Oh my god, is that a talking raccoon? Adorable.
Alright. One of them's got Cosmic Vortex. Guess I should go this route.
Sorry, I was messed up. Wait, why am I apologizing?
Seems like I get one or two of those rewrites a day. Cargill. What's the attribute on it? While in combat, your attributes are increased by 1. I'll swap that with one of my others and throw it away. Taskmaster is about the only dude that can really utilize that +1 to all, or +3 to all attributes.
I'm like the coolest guy on the planet. And I'm not talking about core temperature.
Yeah, Iceman. He's throwing rubble. Where's Iron Fist? Why am I having trouble shooting? Maybe I need to clean the mouse or the trackball.
Why can't I find a challenge in this place?
And why did my stuff all spawn over there? Oh, because we haven't finished Punisher yet. I'm so confused. I'm easily confused. Why do I keep stop shooting? What's going on? Oh, I think my issue's here.
That's the last time.
I need to look at my build. I may not have had bad batteries after all. It didn't hurt to put in some fresh batteries. I hadn't changed them in months. Maybe I need to check out my build. What's going on? Plasma ammo does not generate. When fully drained, it starts rapidly. Oh, so it takes 5 seconds. Does this require plasma? Yes. 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 No. No. Well, yes. And no. So, my photon minigun. When I run out of plasma, the only thing I can do is this. And this. Passive Groot. Boost my minigun. My laser drill burrow. That's it. I'm an idiot. You guys who play Rocket know exactly what I'm doing wrong. I just forgot. I forgot how Rocket works. if I'm a leopard staying 8 hours a day. The issue with Rocket is right here. 100% of your ammo is restored. So as long as I'm being chased around and I'm having to dash, my ammo stays full. It's when I get lazy and I'm standing still in one place is when I run out of ammo.
No one escapes from the hand.
You generate full ammo by doing a dash. That's it. That's what I was forgetting. Oops, we filled up again. When you stop moving, you get defense and dodge. I thought I fixed that. Did I just get it again? That's annoying. Or did I forget to fix it? I don't know. I'm old. I don't remember what I did 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. It's too long ago.
Welcome aboard.
Looks like I changed it out. I guess it just came back again. Same one again.
You wouldn't like me when I'm shooting.
Serpent warriors. There's a crossbones. Not backfiring it. Oh. And that's what was causing me to run forward. Running out of ammo. Not my battery. I get full ammo back every time I do this. Bloop. Every time I go stealth. I go underground and go stealth. Full ammo back.
Maybe there's a tasty goodie inside.
Ugh. That's an annoying drilling sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's pretty loud. Just have to remember to burrow underground every few seconds. Keep up my full ammo. It's not really a few seconds. This thing here doesn't seem like it burns any ammo. It doesn't. Ammo keeps coming back on this power. That's interesting. Oh. Now here's one easy to get lazy on. All right. Now, how did you get over there? Figures. I guess I'll just have to skip that one world stone. Or switch to Kitty. Kitty. That's okay. I can get by without one cosmic world stone. Speaking of Kitty, that's a good costume too. I like that Kitty costume. Yep. Yep, Kitty was a guardian. At least I heard about. I didn't read the comments, but it's interesting how I recover ammo quicker than this gun can shoot it. It's very interesting. I got lazy again. Forgot to duck underground. I think you're stuck in a corner there, bug boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Control delete time. Control alt delete. There we go. What's going on? Yeah, can't play that way. Alt tab. Alt tab. Marvel Heroes is gone bananas. I can fix that. If the game won't give me back to computer, I'll just log out of that whole session, clearing that session. And then log back in. My temperatures, how are my temperatures? Ooh, I saw some 60s there. 60s aren't bad.
One queen of limbo ready for action.
I think it is running warmer than usual. We're only 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Still 61% humidity. I'll see if they'll text me when the water's back. The cold, chiller water's back. Not weather. Oh, it's dropped to 85 outside. What's that all about? Chiller soon? Question mark. I'd like to know when the cold water's back so I can turn the air conditioning back on.
Somebody's in for a hell of a
I
fight.
still hear banging somewhere. Hammers and...
Oh my god, is that a talking raccoon? Adorable.
shield agents. Hey, Rogue just threw a car at me. Maybe she doesn't like rodents. Oh, wait, raccoons are not rodents. She's misinformed. Boom, 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 boom. No response yet. Nope. No, I hope. Nothing went right. Isn't the way it always goes? Nothing went right. Oh, Fury's up. Wasn't paying attention. All right. Like I said, it's not too horrible in here right now. It's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. But I am tempted to shut the computers down. They're generating a lot of heat. What now? Plasma health when you move. When you move. Gain area damage and base defense. That's okay. Even for this guy. Yeah, that one's better. But this will work for somebody. Not long now. Waiting for pipes to fill back up. Still wondering though. The water still has to be chilled back. And it's 85 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Let's do this. Let's head down to the training room. And I think I'm going to inventory manage, put stuff away, and shut down my computers. Because I sense it's still going to be pretty warm for the next couple of hours. So, what am I looking for? Pets. This one is intelligence. Is that correct? Intelligence. Yes, that's correct. It's also a good one. I should move it up near the front. That one's a good one for melee. That one's a good one from area. Ranged. I've got some good pets waiting in the wings. But Valber, I'm probably going to shut my computers down. Start letting this place not heat up so fast. Because I'm sensing another couple of hours of no air conditioning. Let's see. What did I want to do here? I wanted to swap this for one of these guys. One of these guys. And I don't think I have room. Yep. Compared to this is my main account. I've got all the stash in the game. I've got all the costumes in the game. Where's Iron Man? Iron Man's got a lot of costumes. I say all the costumes in the game. All the costumes that you can get through the store, whether by card or by just straight out in the store. I don't have the original Founders costumes because I wasn't here. And they won't offer them to us because they promised them. They promised the founders that they wouldn't. So I can't get the founders' costumes, and I don't have a few costumes that are locked behind achievements because I'm not really an achievement chaser. Just like I'm not a title chaser. Here's something that could use some feed. All right. Too bad yesterday wasn't the day they were doing the water shutdown and stuff. I was too ill to stream yesterday. Today I'm feeling pretty good. Except I'm just getting very hot. It's up to 80 degrees already in here. The nice thing is it moved up slowly. And the reason it moved up slowly was because of the insulation of other people or other condos. I've got condo, hallway that's air conditioned. The only thing exposed to the outdoors is over there. 2 windows in my 2 bedrooms and this entire glassed-in glass wall with glass sliding door that goes out in the balcony. And I've got that really good vertical blinds. Not much is getting in over there at all. Okay, I got that really good. Black cat, bullseye, crossbones, Dr. Doom, Dr. Octopus, War Scroll. Oh, I got too many War Scrolls. Is this a good War Scroll? Oh, it's a pretty good war scroll. I can't even say it. Infernal War Scroll. So is that one. Okay. 196. 196. Oh, wait a minute. One of these is Juggernaut. How'd they get out of order? Oh, it's the stupid user interface. Yep, I said it. How many times a day do I say either stupid user interface or stupid buff bar? Too many. Someday they may fix stuff. Someday. All right. How am I with mental powers? Oh, we got room for that. Do I want to keep another one of these? Sure. I got so many of those. I destroy that one. Fighting. That should be the 3rd spot, right? Yep. So these are fighting. These are intelligence. Durability, energy, speed, and strength. Those should go down. Huh. Even Black Panther's got a Shield of Perseus waiting. Angela does. Black Cat does. Who was I surprised earlier that didn't have one? Captain Marvel's got one. Somebody I was surprised didn't have one. Don't remember now who it was. Was it Electra? Where are you, Electra? Nope, she's got one. She's got Savage Axe too. Ah, I kept her 70 Savage Axe in case I ever went insane again and decided to Cosmic Prestige somebody. Electra's on that list of insanity. Who was it? Who was it? She should have a... Yep, she's got a Shield of Perseus. Somebody surprised me that they didn't have a Psylocke. Psylocke. I kept her 70 in case I went insane and Cosmic Prestiged her, but I never leveled her up. Whatchamacallit? What are those things called? I've already forgot. I keep thinking Poseidon Adventure. You begging? You begging? What's it called? Shield of Perseus. Why did I think Poseidon Adventure? Here. Ooh, yep, I got room for that. Energy. Not so much. That's okay. It goes here. It's a pretty good one, though. 2.9 energy, 2.7 critical damage. It beats a 2821. And a 3-0 by itself. Even beats that one. Even beats that one. 3023. Yeah, I like. Good enough. Okay, guys. That's Rocket. And where's Groot? No Groot. Can I gift you Gambit? Hey, let's see. The only gift I've sent in this game was Iron Man to my brother-in-law. Everything else he's had to earn. Just like I've had to earn. I can't get him to twist his arm to spend $5 on some stash space. Every time I'm over there, he makes me sit down and throw out stuff he doesn't need that he's been keeping in his stash. I've tried to get him to buy $5 worth of stash space. And here's a guy that used to play Club Penguin for months. What is that, $6.99 a month or something? I don't know. Guys, I'm going to shut these computers down because they're nothing but little heaters and I have no air conditioning. At least not for another couple of hours. Because the chillers will have to chill the water back up. So, thank you, YouTubers. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. If you've subscribed to my YouTube, thank you very much. I'll see you, YouTubers, next time.